What's good, YouTube? It's Stud HD coming to you guys with a brand new video, and today in this video we're gonna be checking out the new April Fool's 99 overall Adrian Peterson and Madden 25 Ultimate Team. Now you can get this card for free literally just by logging into Madden 25 today. This card has temporary stat boosts and a lot of 0 AP abilities, so that will be going away on the 4th of April, so about 3 days from now. But he also has all 32 team chemistries, and taking a look at his stats, number one, he is 6'11", 220 pounds. He basically looks like any of the Halloween cards from Most Feared, which is actually really cool. He also has 99 stats essentially everywhere. 99 speed, 99 throw power, 99 short, medium, deep accuracy, under pressure, play action, agility, 99 change of direction, carrying is 99. Literally everything is basically 99 except maybe some blocking and defensive stats. But this card is absolutely incredible looking. Now, if we go to his X Factor, he doesn't get anything special here, but his abilities are absolutely insane. Every single one of these abilities you see are all 0 AP. You can put 0 AP abilities all over your quarterback. For the purpose of this gameplay, I'm using gift wrapped because I always use it. We have Gunslinger for 0 AP. We have Master Tactician for 0 AP. We have Truzz for 0 AP. The next ability we have is Freight Train, so essentially I could break the first tackle if I sprint out with my QB. And the best part, we also have Run and Gun, which has been my favorite X Factor in this game. But he also has other abilities such as Pass Lead Elite for 0 AP. He gets Tank for 0 AP down here. There's also Threat Detector, Jukebox, Evasive, Human Joystick, Inside Deadeye. Literally everything you could basically want in a QB to make him the best possible QB in the game, Adrian Peterson has. And as I mentioned before, he does have all 32 team chemistry, so you could put any of your theme teams on. The theme team boost really isn't going to do much just because he already has 99 speed and 99 stats everywhere, but if you do want to do that, feel free to. I have him on my Bengals theme team, but let's go ahead and get into a game and check out how 99 overall Adrian Peterson plays. All right, Adrian Peterson, let's see what we can get after, and looks like we actually should have Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase is getting rerouted up the field, and Oh yeah, I cooked you, buddy. Get cooked. Jamar Chase with the touchdown. Making my opponent look silly. I'm gonna be honest, that was the worst stick work everybody worked. All right, it looks like my opponent wants to just run the ball with this QB, which is very interesting. He's just going back to the blast, and this is not good. He has Freight Train. I kind of forgot about that. All right, looks like he's going to a QB power, and that's not gonna be working. He has to throw this ball. There's no way that he just runs this ball again, because if he runs it again, it's not working. I can't believe he's actually going to try that, and he's actually going to be completing that, unfortunately. This is a very boring play style, I must say. Another one of these runs. We are going to be stopping him here. If I had to guess, I was going to say he might actually have to run that, and I left that wide open. Can we get the hit to knockout? We are getting the knockout. Great job by Hilton. All right, we need to get a defensive stop, and it looks like he is going to be able to get that ball, unfortunately. Can we get the knockout? We're not going to be able to. All right, maybe Jamar Chase will get open, and it looks like Jamar might actually be open. Somehow that was a bad ball by Adrian Peterson. All right, maybe we'll try something like this again, and it looks like Jamar Chase is going to be holding on to that ball, breaking that tackle. The cool thing about Run and Gun is it gives you perfect pass accuracy. So if you basically just sprint before you decide to pass the ball, it's actually kind of glitchy. We'll see if we can get maybe John Ross open, and if it's not going to be John Ross, actually it will be John Ross, or maybe a play like this will work, and that might have been very dumb, but looks like Chase Brown's going to be holding on to that and almost getting us into the end zone. All right, there is a chance that Mike Gesicki could get open. Gesicki is going to get open, and we're going to celebrate into the end zone. My opponent has no answer for my offense right now.
Oh my God!
You gotta be kidding me. This guy gets a blocked punt. It's absolutely ridiculous. All right, it looks like he's gonna be passing the ball for the first time, and I cannot believe that I did not get that interception. Maybe we'll be able to see if we can do something this time. My opponent has to scramble around, and if he somehow gets somebody open, there's no way, right? We're gonna get... Okay, EA, can I get my interception, please? I'm tired of these guys online who just run around in circles, throw the dumbest balls possible, and not me getting repaid with my interception that I deserve. And we finally are going to get a sack there. All right, maybe we can get some pressure. We're looking... I should have just stayed with it. But it looks like it is going to be 4th and 3, though. All right, we're going to send the house at this guy right now. He better be ready for it. And can we get the sack? We're getting the interception. Instead, my opponent doesn't know what to do with the pressure in his face. And we might have a pick six with Joe Bocci Jr. Hold this one, buddy. Celebrating into the end zone. Get that cheesy offense off my football field. Oh man, that's hilarious. I literally paused the game because I knew this game was over. My opponent finally decides to quit. Good job. All right, Adrian Peterson, I need you to come out here and throw some absolute hot lasers. We do have a lot of really good abilities on him, and, well, Jamar Chase was open. My opponent came out in man coverage in the first place, so I think we might have John Ross. I'm not 100% sure. We're going to give John Ross a shot. We got the perfect pass accuracy, and all right, my opponent's basically been sitting in man coverage, and it's been absolutely bagging my entire offense right now, but we're going to see if we can complete something, and it looks like we should have Mike Gesicki. Mike Gesicki's going to be hanging onto that ball. He's going to be almost trying to take that defender down, but solid 24-yard gain there. Right, maybe Gesicki will get open, and actually, right, I'm thinking there's a potential for a wheel route to get open, and looks like we'll just have Gesicki throw on the run. Gesicki's going to be getting that first down, getting the juke, having another juke, and he's almost getting us into the end zone. We have 50 yards just from Gesicki alone. All right, I kind of like my odds with Gesicki. Gesicki is going to be potentially a touchdown, and actually, it looks like we're going to have AJ Green holding on to that touchdown. Adrian Peterson with a really good drive. All right, can we come up here and get us another stop or something? We are getting the QB hit. My opponent threw me an interception on the first drive, so we'll see if Joe Bocci can get anything. We are going to be moving his defender, rerouting him. He's throwing something absolutely dumb. We should be coming up with this interception. How do we have 3 orange jerseys and no pick there? Must say that was a bit of disappointment, but we are going to be having a sack there. That is going to be James Harrison. Welcome to the Bengals, buddy. All right, big 4th down here. He's going to be rerouting up the field. I had a feeling he was going to do that, but we end up getting the stop there. All right, I think there is a chance that Jamar Chase will get open. We are going to motion over Gesicki, but I'm going to be going right to Jamar, and all right, I think John Ross should be open. John Ross is going to be getting that ball, and how is that not a touchdown? I swear he caught that in the end zone. All right, I kind of want to get a sprint out touchdown with Adrian Peterson. We might just immediately sprint over there. We are going to. There's no way you're going to be stopping Adrian Peterson, who's literally 6'11". Maybe we do it again. We're just going to sprint out, and actually, it looks like we're just going to have John Ross with the 2-point conversion. Adrian Peterson, he is looking phenomenal right now. Well, guys, this is going to do it for today's video using the new 99 overall Adrian Peterson in Madden 25 from this new April Fool's promo that EA does basically every year now. And I can't lie, Adrian Peterson was so much fun to use. I mean, him being 6'11 is very funny, but him having 99 stats across the board and being a QB with a really solid release too just makes this card so much better. I mean, if you look at the 0 AP abilities he gets, there's so many different ways that you can play with this card. You can use him as a pure passer. You can use him as a dual threat QB. You can even use him in that new overpowered like Saints formation that people have been using, which it's basically just a QB power, but you can definitely go ahead and do that because you do have Truzz, you do have run and gun, you have freight train, you even have tank if you want to put on your QB to make him even better. So there's so many different ways that you can use this Adrian Peterson. If we take a look at my stats personally, in the 2 games that I played with him, I only had 15 passing attempts, but we completed 8 passes for 220 yards. We had 3 touchdowns. I also had 2 2-point conversions that were also completed. So we basically had like 5 touchdowns, to be honest, at least in the red zone. But a lot of fun to use this card. I didn't really run around with them too much. I really just wanted to use the run and gun. That's what I personally like enjoying the most. And I'd like to just pass the ball. I don't really like to run around too much. But there's definitely a lot of different ways you could use this Adrian Peterson. If you guys are logging into Madden 25, make sure you go ahead and log in and get your Adrian Peterson. He's going to be 99 overall for the next 3 days, so have fun with him. Go use him in ranked, troll some people, do whatever you want with this card. But if you guys did like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, put on post notifications so you guys don't miss another video. Have a good rest of your day. I'm out. Peace.